80,000 subscribers is our target. Then 2 lucky winners will be able to choose 5 wallets of their choice from my inventory. Noisy birds. Anyway, if we haven't reached 80,000 yet, you still have a chance. Subscribe now.
Meanwhile, the alpaca has gone missing from the Wonder Wharf petting zoo.
Well, if it has gone missing, then I found it. We have the ALPAKA Zip Pouch today. Too big for a wallet or just right? We have the ALPAKA Zip Pouch VX21. Yes. It is slim and it has this XPAC material. You can see the little geometric shapes in here. Kind of cool. It has a nice feel to it. You can feel those ribs there. So it also comes in a forest green. So you can see we've got a couple zippers here. Let's take a quick look. Pretty standard. Oh man, that's hard to get open. Well, off to the races. Too big? Nah, but do we have wasted space? Feature-wise, we have one external pocket right here. It's quick access, perfect for most credit cards. Capacity maybe up to 2. Maybe some cash in here. Let's move to the interior right here. This is the main compartment. It does have a divider right here for organization and access. Bigger items would go in here, more cash. Of course, more credit cards. You can carry other things in here too. It doesn't actually have to be cards, cash. You can put coins in here, SIM cards. You could put small cables, utility, multi-tool in here, that kind of a thing. This particular wallet measures 5 by 3 by 0.02. That's empty, of course. And it weighs 34 grams or 1.2 ounces. Lack of opening space, you gotta have a half moon. Now the company recommends 4 to 12 cards. You noticed I got 2 cards here in the front. The problem is that because I had a few things that were in here, the cards begin to interfere with the zip. And that's one of the things we'll talk about when we get to usability, is when this gets to be a little thicker. There seems to be a problem in how it functions. We'll open up this top here and you can see that I got a few more cards in here. Got 3 cards plus an ID, and I had a utility card in there. Ooh, looks like it's pooping. All right. I also got 3 slips of currency, and it does fit the taller currencies. That was nice to see by only needing to fold it once. And I also just threw in a little emergency charger, this little travel charger here. It's really quite fun. I really like this. This is designed in Australia and made in China. It is made from an XPAC material, which I mentioned, which is hydrophobic. That just means it is water resistant, waterproof. The internal material with this orange here is a 2010D ripstop nylon. And so it has a great feel to it, looks good. Of course, it's what you would expect. Does have RFID lining with this, and the zip pulls are riveted right here, as you can see. And with this riveting, it provides this attachment of it's kind of a nylon here. I'm not sure if this is Hyperlon. I haven't been able to really find out, but very strong and sturdy. We also see at the very end here, we have these reinforcement ends on both sides. Now, of course, on this side it's not so important, but over here, so it doesn't come unzipped completely, is really nice, and it helps take care of the abuse of back and forth. But it also then reduces, even by a small amount, the opening that we have available at the top for access. Now, this is a wonderfully priced product at $25. Very reasonable. Like I've mentioned with several zip wallets, when the main opening is too tight, meaning it's not wide enough to provide enough capacity, that you start to run into issues here. It's just too tight. The usability of the wallet or the pouch just goes down when that happens. And half moons is really where it's at. That means it zips halfway down to here or all the way down to here. Love that. And if you're using a locked zip, so YKK has some lock zips on them, so that when you, and they actually make it in this AquaGuard as well, is when you are coming to unzip and it is a lock So if the tab goes here, you cannot open it anymore. Well, in a half moon design, that really works well. So the issue then is when this is open and you have many things in here, it's hard. You're digging. You have this much room for your thumb and fingers to get in, and it then becomes an issue for cards. Cards can slip in fairly well, but you still should be putting them in at an angle. And then once you're in here, again, it's hard to see the card you want without really digging and pulling out. Same goes for the front pocket here. Again, if we grab a card, try and put this in, it just barely, and you have to put it in an angle, honestly. Now, I do like these zipper pull tags here, but they're way big. And I did notice that they're constantly improving the design of this, that they have reduced the size, the length of this in half, which I think is more reasonable. If this was down to about here, which it is now on what they're selling, I think that works good. Otherwise, it's out of balance by way of the design to the size of the main pouch to the pull. My final take is that it's a little bigger as a wallet than normal. And there is wasted space due to the zipper opening being too restricted. But the protection you get for contents because it's a zipper wallet, well, that you really can't compare that. So now on to the final score. For quality of 5, price of 4, it's really well priced. Features of 3, it's fine for what it provides. Usability of 2, it's just too tight by way of the opening for the zipper. It really could be better there. And perception of 4, that still gives us a good score of 37 out of 50. So if you like this, then watch this video next. I use this as a non-wallet for emergency charging cables when I'm on the go or using a sling pack. There you go. We'll see you in the next review. Bye.